starts pumping like Reeboks.
Some of us be frontin', some of us is really criminals.
Angel on my main shoulder telling me remain sober.
From Italy to the US, yes, it's raw.
Heat rapper starts pumping like Reeboks.
Some of us be frontin', some of us is really criminals.
Angel on my main shoulder telling me remain sober.
From Italy to the US, yes, it's raw.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Q the Great, Q Simp, however it is y'all want to address me. I'm back in here with another episode. Matter of fact, this is coming back from the mixtape, my man Soul Wonders project that we supposed to been doing. But we back at it again. Soul gonna come in a little bit later. But we in the building with a very special guest, local artist. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I got the words to really introduce. Man, look, brother, tell them who you are.
Man, I'm S.O.I Duka, man. S.O.I Duka, straight out of Marlin, Texas, man. Currently residing in Dallas, Texas, man. But that's who I am, man. Nobody special, just a man on a mission, man.
Hey, man, I feel that. I feel that. Man, you know what? I always say, man, I love hip hop because hip hop it's more of a culture and a movement than just music, man. I always say hip hop's one of the only art forms next to the blues and jazz that can affect who you like. There's different tracks of how it's going to affect your mood. If you want to feel happy, you could throw a track on. If you're in that rock moment, you could throw a track on. It is what it is, man. Yeah, man. So speaking of that, you just dropped a mixtape, or what was it? Mixtape or a full album?
That was my first baby, man. My first album, man.
Man, that is what's man. Look, tell us about that album, man.
Man, the album is a shocker, bro. And I did not expect for this feedback. I did not expect for it to sell as good as it's going. But man, it's one of those albums that's very different, bro. Like, you can't search nowhere in the underground world right now and find a sound like mine. The song, the type of content that's on the album, it is nowhere but on that album, man. And we've searched to see if we was in this lane, and we in this lane by ourselves, bro. So it's a blessing, fam, to be able to create something so positive, but at the same time, everybody can relate because most of the feedback I got back was from women.
Yeah.
So and dudes that wasn't too hard on themselves or trying to be gangsters, so yeah, man, it's doing what it's supposed to do, bro. Like, everything we sat down and said we wanted to do it, like, at the beginning of last year, man, it's finally, it's finally happening now. So it's been a blessed time, bro, for real.
That's what's up. And for all the people who are listening, the name of that album is Awakkke the Critixxx. As far as Awake, triple K, and Critixxx, triple
Yes,
X.
Lord. Yes, Lord.
How did you come up with that, man?
They kept killing us, bro. They kept killing us on camera, man. They kept killing, the cops kept killing us on TV, on Facebook Live, on Facebook and Twitter. Everywhere we go, man, every city you see, man, it was somebody dying, bro. You know what that movement is.
Yeah.
Man. It was only one color killing one color. So, it's KKK. You know what I mean? 3 strikes you out. The game is over, man. It's time to, for us to boss up, bro.
Yeah, and I feel that because I tell everybody, people would say, man, what got you in the podcast? And I was like, honestly, it was on some tragic stuff, man. When all that stuff was going on with, I think it was Philando Castile was the last one. I said, nah, I got to say something now. Because it wasn't the fact of what happened. It's the fact of the narrative that spun afterwards. And that's the stuff that really gets on me.
It's always the narrative.
Because I tell people, like, look, man, there's differences. Yeah, if somebody out there on some bullshit and they get plugged, all right. You don't want to see that, but okay. But when somebody ain't really doing too much and you're automatically a thug, or in which thug is just new name for nigga. That's not even.
Yeah.
We automatically associate that. Because it really hit me hard when we had the situation with what's the young boy that was out there in Cleveland, Tamir Rice.
Yeah.
And I remember I had a discussion with a couple of white friends, and they were like, "Oh, well, he pulled his gun out." I said, "No, he didn't." I said, "But you assume that though, because that's what you were told." But
this the problem though, fam. It's the problem that I got with that. They always say, "Okay, he pulled his gun out," but I've seen with my own two eyes white cops disarm white gunmen.
yeah,
Go up and take the gun out their hand. You know what I mean? So a shotgun, I've seen it.
hey man, I gave him two examples. I said,
Yeah, man.
there was a kid the same age as Tamir, brought a shotgun to school. I think it was in New Mexico. Brought a shotgun to school, bucked a couple students, but was able to surrender. And he
Able to surrender.
arrested. I said there was another situation, grown white dude. And you know, I ain't trying to get on no race stuff, but this stuff you gotta acknowledge it. I said it was a
Well, for real.
white dude fought the cops. Like, it was two of them. He fighting them. He wrestled away and ran away. And then nobody went after him. And I'm like,
Nobody even shot him.
no. And I'm like, dang, my man got plugged in the back just for trying to get away. You know what I mean?
For real.
So honestly, that's what really got me into, because I said, man, look, unfortunately, TV is a lot of people's education. So I said the problem is not that, is that when you get these people and somebody like you or I, and we didn't do anything. But what you've been told, you're going to associate, hey, they just like them other ones I've been told about.
All the time, bro. All the time, man. And like I tell people, bro, it's not us, man. Us as blacks, bro, we don't care about the other side, bro. We don't care about that side until it affects us. You know, an example I gave was like, you know, if a white guy was in the club with a bunch of niggas, they'll think it's funny. We'll look at the dude, we'll look at him like, oh man, that's what's up, he cool. Yeah. But let your black ass walk in the all white club.
Hey,
and see the reaction you get, man.
I told one guy that he said, why is it wrong if there is a such thing as white? Like, he was talking like BET, you know, black television or entertainment or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, what about white? I said that, first of all, it's all white TVs. I said, stop play pimping. But I also told him this. I said, if it's black anything, I said, name me the situation where whites were barred from joining. I said, you even had white folks rocking with the Panthers back in the day.
Boy, for real.
I mean,
sure
that's what
did.
happened, right? I said, you got guys like Justin Timberlake getting awards, the BET Awards, all these different, like, we never really been as exclusive all the time. Like, there's time we
don't really care.
Not really. Hey, if you
we don't really care, bro. As long as you ain't making no noise, we don't give a damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't care, man. Like, and that's what we got. We got to show them, like, bro, it ain't us, man. But it's always that narrative. Like, if we stand up and stand up for ourselves, like, people can stand up for every single race of rights in the world. You can stand up for gay rights. You can stand up for white rights and Muslim rights. But as soon as you stand up for black rights, you wrong. You know what I mean? So and it's really until, man, you know, I feel like somebody on the inside got to stand up and say, hey, brother, you wrong for that shit. And it's like, I never get, famo, how they keep saying we got all these good cops, but I don't hear nothing. I'm standing up.
That's the
I don't read about it. I don't hear it.
Because I asked this question. I said, let's just put it on a smaller scale. If you know somebody in your family on some bull and you don't tell them nothing, can you also be partly responsible for them continuing on?
To condone is to do.
So
I say it all the time. If you condone it, you doing it.
And
you know what I mean? Like I told him on an interview last night, man, it's really all about popularity, bro. Like, you know, I said they was asking how why do people like when Chris Brown beat on Rihanna, Why did they blame Rihanna? They automatically said, well, what Rihanna say? What Rihanna do? She just a hoe anyway. Because Chris Brown was the popular person in that situation. From the beginning of time, bro, we've been fucked off by appeal. Things that's appealing, we're gonna do. And that's why I say about my album, it's not as appealing as some shit that you got on the radio right now, because it's not no clubbers. It's gonna give you straight raw truth. But when they settle in, fam, when they settle in and realize where we at, and when they open their ears to me, bro, I got them. I got them, fam. I got them.
I used to always say that, man, because it's like, here's people always say I'm an old head when it comes to hip hop, and I'm like, yeah, you're right, I am. I said, there's a difference between it. I said, right now, okay, you got the mumble rapper, which I can't knock them. If you're gonna get it, if that's how you got to get it, that's how you got to get it. But to this day, I remember I was listening to, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but I don't know if you listen to it or not, but it was the Roots album, Undone. And I was
I haven't heard that one.
Hey,
I'm embarrassed.
I'm gonna have to send it to you. But it's like, there's certain music that you could put back and you're like, dang, that relate. Tupac's Changes still is relatable to this day.
And that's the kind of music I try to make, bro.
Like
20 years from now, Mama Pray For Me will be something that somebody can listen to.
Yeah.
20 years from now, niggas in suits gonna be something they can listen to, bro. I'm telling you, man.
And that's how it works.
Yeah, man.
It's like we were sitting there joking on one Chopping Up a Q episode. We were talking about like Black history, and my homie put out there saying this month Juvenile dropped Back That Ass Up, and I was like, yeah, you're right. I said, but for people who are past that, they probably never even heard of Juvenile.
But on the cool, we done took Black history and made it a joke.
It has, but
with facts like that, that's not teaching the kids shit.
Yeah, that's true.
And you know, no disrespect to your homie, you know, he probably was just joking when he said it. But it's been all over Facebook like that. On this day, so and so rolled his first blunt and got high and tore up the goddamn club. You know what I mean? And hashtag Black history. So, bro, we done made all that a joke. And now it's just like, you know, this is where we at with it, fam. And, you know, we joking on ourselves, bro. It's crazy to me, man. Like, but, you know, to each his own, man. I'm just really trying to change that conversation, bro.
And honestly, because even though I kind of felt like I started getting busy at work, but like for the first couple weeks, I was dropping a person every day. I said, I said, your first millionaire, Madam C.J. Walker, black lady.
Yes, Lord.
I said, one of your most revolutionary guys that we barely get to hear about, Fred Hampton.
Yeah. But I bet you that shit only got 2 likes.
Yeah, but because
one share.
I told people like this. I said, reason I thought, because as of right now, Fred Hampton, and he's like one of my favorite people as far as his American Black history. I go beyond that because I even talked about Tarek, the Moorish general who helped take over Spain. You know, that type of stuff. So, but I said Fred Hampton was so cold, the fact that they had to kill him. I said a lot of people don't even know that story. They're like, you know, he was so deep that he had people of all different sides trying to join him. So what we had to do, it was one of the first times where the FBI and the Chicago PD teamed together to do a sting, and they killed the man while he was asleep.
While he was asleep. And nobody got indicted. Nobody got charged.
Nope. And all they had to do is say he was doing something wrong.
That's what I told them yesterday on the interview, bro. We don't have to do shit, man. If they want to kill us, and the reputation of that cop is outstanding, they gonna find a way for him to beat it. See, we think standing in the streets marching is gonna do some shit. No, you gotta stop that, because when they go to the grand jury, they not talking about the murder. No. They trying to prove whether did he fear for his life at that moment, and there's no way you can prove to me that I was not scared. That's why they keep walking.
Of course, because you.
That's why, man. They ain't about no damn murder. They ain't talking about no murder because your black ass not outside of the courthouse on them steps waiting for them when they come out of there with that bullshit ass indictment.
See, I remember I told somebody this, and I don't know if you're going to agree with me or not, but I said, because you know, there's a lot of us, they'd be like, oh man, you selling out, you this and you're that. And I was like, I said, we keep saying that. But when we don't have these black lawyers or these black judges or these black doctors or these people we need, and you keep getting mistreated, how are you gonna complain about anything?
But I'm gonna tell you some real shit, Q. And I know this for me dealing with different judges and shit. The white judge don't give a shit about you, right? Mm-hmm. He don't care about you. But that black judge, he gonna hand your black ass the book just to show the white judge that he don't play about crime either. So we losing, fam.
Yeah, but
we losing. The best way to do is stay out of trouble, man.
And yeah, of course. But here's where I said you got to change it. You're rewarded for punishing us. Once that changes, then, and I say that's one of the things they say. So yes, that black judge may be more hard on you. Why? Because then I get white notoriety. I get held up. They tell me I'm good, but because here's one of the reasons why I said I can't remember his name, but he was a judge that I want to say he was in Tennessee a couple years ago. It was a case and the jury was like mostly white. He said, "Nah, y'all got to repick the jury.
Damn,
this is going to create a bias. We need to repick the jury."
Right. And
they were trying to get his job. They were trying to disbar him. They were trying to do everything. And what did we do? Nothing.
Nothing at all, bro.
So you got to ask this question. And this is in my opinion on everything. It's like people do when they feel it's like benefited. I'm going to do for you if I know you got my back.
When it's beneficial.
Yeah. But if you don't have my back and it's not beneficial for me to help you, some people going to say, hey, man, look, I got to go with the side that's helping me.
Boy, for real.
Wrong, or indifferent.
At the end of the day, fam, I really feel like it's a lose-lose for the black skin. For the simple fact that we steady complaining about how they giving us bullshit music.
Yeah. We
steady complaining about, I ain't shit on the radio. Mm-hmm. And I don't listen to the radio no more because, all those guys, I ain't talking about nothing. Okay. Then, just yesterday, Future dropped 2 albums. Mm-hmm. The people don't know that he just gave y'all 2 damn albums because he in the lawsuit. Mm-hmm. So, y'all really just paid off his lawsuit and didn't hold him accountable for because the lawsuit says Rocco get the royalties from the next 2 albums. That's why he dropped them 2 in 1 week. Because he know they gonna go buy it anyway. Mm-hmm. But we steady complaining about ain't nobody listening to no music. But when somebody send you some shit on SoundCloud, you go bypass that. You don't even listen. I don't got SoundCloud. I don't want to download it. But I never get how my people can pay $1,200 for Beyonce tickets and don't even get to shake her hand. But meanwhile, I'm in the neighborhood passing out this and helping kids do this, and you won't even give me $10 for my album. Come on, fam. Because I'm not appealing. And there was a guy, an old school guy, he listened to the entire album. And, bro, I'm on live, so I can't say, but when we get off the phone, I'm gonna tell you what my album just went to. So, got an old school guy said, bro, I'm sitting here listening to your album, and I bet you right now, if Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole was rapping these fucking lyrics, they'll be all over Facebook.
Of course,
just because it's you, and nobody's cool if they mention S.O.I Duka. But if they get cool if they mention, hey, y'all go check out Kendrick. Y'all go check out J. Cole. They get likes and views and shit. Mm-hmm. and it took me back, fam. I was like, God damn, that's right. Because the shit I'm spitting on that album ain't no different, fam, than what they talk about. I promise.
Hey,
I promise.
It is one of those things where notoriety and who gets pushed out there is the ones that's going to really get all the recognition and things like that. And I think that should, because I'm like, personally, I got a homie, he spit. And I was like, dude got bars, but I'm like, it's one of those things, it's like, dang, we just got to get them out there.
Right.
It's I try to do that with my shows. I tell everybody all the time, man, look, I support local artists. If you want me to play a track in the interlude or in the beginning, let me know.
Right.
Had a podcast.
And it's stuff like that that's gonna help us grow, fam. Like, it's people like you, dog. You're a blessing to the underground. You're a blessing to the underground because this what you got going is huge, fam. And ain't nobody taking no time out to deal with guys like that's on my level, like on the local level. But at the end of the day, that album that I just dropped, fam, I can't even say, when I'm looking at the numbers, when I'm looking at hold on. Let me turn this live out real quick. When I'm looking at a text message from my engineer saying the chairman of the Grammys got your album, you know what I'm saying? So it's really game time for Awakkke the Critixxx, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
so
that's what's
I'm
up.
I'm really waiting on to see how all this go. And you got that exclusively from me, bro. I ain't told nobody else that shit.
That's what's up, man.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I always say, Big Q, what's meant to be is meant to be. God gonna find a way to do for you what's supposed to be done, bro. Like, this is ordained, fam. When I got high school kids Snapchatting my lyrics and my songs, knowing that Migos and all that other shit out, away. God done made a way for me to get my message out, bro, because by 2019, bro, it's going to be so bad that they going to want real music again.
It always, man, look, no matter what, hip-hop always goes in cycles. Like, I tell everybody, everybody talk about the mumble rap game and things like that. I said we had that, too. We had snap music in the 2000s. We had all these other different...
Man, Electric Taffy, bro.
I remember it. And...
Taffy.
Everything always comes back, though. It always goes back.
And I tell you, I'm right in position.
So
I'm right in position, fam. But that real shit gonna stick and stay silent.
That's what's up. So, man, look, also I want you to tell. So, you said you be out there, in the streets talking to the kids and everything like that. So, your association is Speak On It, correct?
Speak On It, yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the Speak On It Association is really a campaign, man, to stop the violence, man. To us from picking up the guns so fast and, wanting to be so quick to argue, be so quick to, go in and, be violent. But if you can just, I think violence occurred because the two individuals in the altercation don't understand each other.
I can.
So like me and you got a relationship. So however you talk, if you say say Lil B, you know what I mean? You know how they talk in New Orleans, say Lil B, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. In New Orleans, they got that understanding. But I'm from Texas. And I go down there, you just not finna walk up to me and say Lil B, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because their understanding is different. Now, when I understand you and then you understand me, then everything goes out the window. But violence is violence because people don't understand each other. So the campaign is just, bro, won't you just talk to me? Really breaking the ice, meeting you with respect. Like when I meet you out in public, instead of mugging you, walk up, shake your hand. How you doing, King? What to do, fam? How you doing today?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'll change somebody's day, bro.
Basically,
it's just a positive movement. Yeah.
So, basically working on hey, man, I tell us all the time, our communication skills, man, you'd be surprised on how many people cannot communicate effectively.
effectively. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, and I even used to tell people like this, man. Yeah, we gonna have misunderstandings. Of course, I think differently than you, but I respect because like we may disagree on some things. That's cool. I don't have no beef with you. That just means we didn't agree on that, and we could go wrong.
I agree with you, big dog. But you know what fucks the game up? That real and fake shit. That's true. Everybody put you in a category. Either you real or you fake. No, I'm me. I'm not neither one of those. Yeah. I was taught differently than you. I was raised differently than you. You was raised differently than me. Now, the thing about it is, if you treat me how you want to be treated, that's exactly how I'm going to treat you. And that's why I tell my sisters all the time, like, quit letting your homegirls call you bitch in front of other men. Stop doing it. Because they see that you can't have a double standard. No. No, if that's what you're going to name yourself, then don't get mad when he do it, because you just opened yourself up. You see it all the time, Q. My girl, that's my bitch. Yeah. But the minute you said it's a fist fight.
Yeah, no, hey, man, don't be disrespecting my girl. You know.
Yeah, you can't do that. you disrespected yourself. And you know, and that's one thing about the Speak on the movement. I try to teach the younger generation: can't no man disrespect you, or can't no woman disrespect you. You disrespect yourself. You know, they can do all that yah shit and talking. You know, doing all the talk. When as soon as you ball your fist up and raise your hands up, ready to fight, you just disrespected yourself.
Yeah.
Soon as you answer to that, you disrespected you.
I used to sit there and say that people treat you the way you allow them to. Basically what you just said.
For real. Come on with it, man. If you gonna let your homegirl call you a bitch, but then get mad when your boyfriend call you a bitch, and then say, well, she said in this context, but he said it in that context. Hey, say, fam, the word is just the word. It don't matter what context it's said in. It shouldn't be said to you, period. Because you should have that level of respect for yourself. Like, I'm slowly getting away from people calling me nigga. I don't like it, because I say it and I'm trying to stop saying it, but I'm not your nigga, fam.
See,
you know what I mean? Like, what? No, what do you? No, we can't. No, man, we can't do that.
See, now I used to use it in a different context because I want to
see the context.
No, but here's what I mean, because I'm one of those guys, especially it was after I listened to this one show on the Zoe What Morning Show. You know, big shout outs to Zoe Williams. Dope show. Make sure to check it out. And he did the show called The Nigga Show. The Nigga Show. But it was to show the origins of where the word derived from.
Okay.
So it was one of those things. It was like, okay, the word Nigga will then derive from Negus or Nagas, which would be Negus or Nagas, which then were actually words of honor. Negus meaning king or god, where Naga meaning basically king as well. But of course, I remember I had that argument with one guy because he was like, "Yeah, but when we look at it now," I said, "Yeah, we look at a connotation now because of how it has turned into." I said, but you know, you got to kind of understand words before we can say, all right, yeah, don't use that one in this way. Or I think it's one of those things like it requires some looking into. But I get
that's what I think. That's what I think. It just you gotta treat yourself in front of people how you would want people to treat you in front of you. Exactly. And that's just like when I got my kids with me, bro. I don't care who it is. It's sir. How you doing, sir? Especially if they're older than me.
Yes.
You know, you're going to always have to tell me, hey, man, you don't have to say that to me. And it still don't work because I'm going to say it anyway. And that's just how I just want to raise my boys, man. And, you know, because I want that respect, man. And that's like when I speak, people listen, man. You know, I'm not perfect, bro. You know, I done been through a lot of stuff to get me here. But it seems like now it's being my past is more open up because of what the position I'm in now. Be like, nobody expected this many people to buy my album, fam. And nobody expected that because it was just a couple months ago, I was months ago. Yeah, maybe 6-7 months ago, I was selling weed. I was sipping syrup. You know, I was doing all the things. Had 2 guns in the backpack. Yeah, you know, my partner brought that to my not like. He said, "You be doing positive stuff." It took him back. I was like, "Yeah," but the difference is, I don't like putting homeless people on camera and Facebook. So, you know, so you see me doing the negative stuff, but you don't see me doing the positive thing because it's another life that has to be put on blast. And I'm not with it because I don't want nobody to put me on camera, somebody handing me food or giving me a few dollars.
Yeah, man, don't be showing me when I hit rock bottom. You know.
Yeah, man, don't do that, man. And so that's something you will never see me do. Unless it's okay. And I tell her, hey, man, I'm building a campaign. You know, like we're trying to campaign now to help the homeless veterans, the homeless military veterans. So, you know, we're trying to get in position to go help them and, you know, feed those guys. And I'm not going to put my brothers and sisters on no camera. So, you know, all they have to judge me on, fam, is, you know, my past.
Of course. So, all right, you know, let's stay on it. What was that moment? If you know, you don't have to share if you don't want, but what was that moment where you like, man, I got to do something different?
Because I seen the vision. I had the vision, bro. Like, Awakkke the Critixxx is a vision, man. And the one thing that convicts me, bro, is when I'm saying one thing on my album, but doing something completely different in person. It drives me insane. So I had to come tell Tracy, like, baby, you know, I gotta stop. And bro, I kid you not, man, I had a whole pound of marijuana in the house. I gave it away. Come get it. I ain't even sell it. Come get it. Because that's how serious I was about changing my whole life. I went from plenty women to just my one. And it's great. Coming home, set your phone down, don't got to worry about nothing. What? Man, this the life that I never knew.
It is, because I remember I told somebody, it was on one show, I said the hardest part of giving up the game, which I was a womanizer, whatever, all that stuff. Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, at first it was hard because I'm like, dang, I'm leaving so much on the table. But leaving so much I was like, man, but you know what? At least I got somebody that got my back.
And that's what it all boiled down to, fam. Like when I I'm gonna give you the order of events. I let that negativity go. You know what I'm saying? I got baptized, and then I got my woman. The one woman that's done always stayed by me and stuck by me through thick and thin, bro. Even when I was going back to my ex-wife, man, trying to make that work. Tracy was still at the house, bro, praying that I was a better man for my ex-wife when I went back. Fam, do you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, when it come, how can you not do that woman, treat that woman right? Even on Pray For Me, I said, you pick a bee by her sting and never her honey. That's what I meant. When she had plenty of opportunities to sting my ass, man. She prayed for me, fam. She prayed for my well-being. When she mad and got every opportunity to do me bad, her honey pushed through the sting, bro. And that's what I meant on that song, man. Get you somebody that gonna pray for your well-being and want you to be well out, even when they can't stand your ass, fam.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up.
You got that kind of woman, fam. That's what made me say I gotta keep my freedom.
That's what's up.
I let this woman down.
All right, so one more question then. I'm gonna go ahead.
Man, ask me anything.
All right, with all the events going on, you know, and I know I told y'all, my man Don T, that's Donald Trump for everybody. Okay. Don T, Mr. 45. Some people just call him 45 for short. With all that going
45
on,
for sure.
All the people he putting in, and you know, he basically just putting all his homies in, and you know, everything that's been going on. Right now, moving forward, what is some of the advice you would tell either the young folks our age, or whatever? Hey, man, look, let's try to focus on blah so we can then get here. What would be the advice you give everybody?
Man, the advice is first and foremost, it's education, fam. Eat that shit up, bro. Eat it up, man. Like, if you got the opportunity to get educated, man, go, especially if you're in a black school, predominantly black school with black teachers, like the school that I'm from, man, soak up that knowledge, man. You know, respect those black teachers, those black leaders that's far and few in between. You know, like, every time I go home, I'm finding an elder of some sort to teach me something. You know what I mean? Man, somebody else popped up on the screen?
Oh, yeah, yo, that's So Wonder. He always
bro, I
come
swear
in
to God, that scared me,
man.
fam. I thought my phone would tap.
Nah, you good.
Yo, what up?
But
What
yeah,
up?
what's up, fam?
What's that?
Man, chilling, man.
Yeah.
So just to bring you in on the question. The question I asked S.O.I Duka. Man, what was all this taco meat, nigga? No, go ahead. But,
Shut up, asshole.
so we asked him, with everything that's going on with the, in our society, politics, and all these different things, what is some of the advice he would give some of the youth, or young adults, or adults hitting their 30s or whatever. So go ahead, finish that, bro.
But yeah, man, that education thing, bro, it's first and foremost education. You got to educate yourself. If not on the white college history, educate yourself on who you are, on what you stand for, from where you came from. That way you know where you're going. I mean, I was watching Good Times last night, and I don't know if y'all old enough to watch Good Times. But
I am.
But James, the father said, "How you gonna know where I'm at if you ain't been where I've been?
If you ain't been where I've been, understand where
I'm coming from. That's what we miss, bro. We don't know what to start. We don't know where to start. And then one thing my old man told me, fam, and it stuck with me. And I'm gonna let my big dog that just came on answer after that. He said about us niggas, we all in one spot. If they wanted to kill us off, we all in one spot. And the ones that done moved out there where they are no threat. Everybody that wants to do something for the neighborhood, the hood, don't even live in the damn hood.
True. For the most part.
That shit's crazy to me.
Well, you got to think about why.
That's what I like, that knowledge.
Why we don't live in the hood. Why we don't live in the hood. Because, I mean, I confess, I don't stay in the hood and don't have no desire to. That doesn't mean I don't want to help. But
Okay.
I have a family.
Yes, Lord.
And unfortunately, my niggas is hungry out here. So they're going to do what they got to do.
Yes,
Which means if
Lord.
they got to rob, kill, steal, you know what I'm saying? Rape, whatever, they're going to dig it. Hey, unfortunately, there are us that participate in that. So I have to protect my family.
I love it.
Yeah.
I
So,
love it.
and so that's what I say to people who be like, well, you can't talk about helping the hood. You don't even stay in the hood. Fuck that. I got to protect my children.
I guess let me rephrase. The ones that's like superstars and shit that's talking about the things that's going on in the hood. Talking about why the hood will never change. Talking about why the hood, is the way it is. Don't have no plans on doing anything for the hood. I understand all that because
Then
it's
why
like
you talking if you ain't got no plans?
You feel me? It's like, but I told them the other day, like I told my people the other day. They always say, every time I would go back home, bro, it broke my heart because they'd be like, hey, don't forget about the little people. You know what I mean? Don't forget about us. But at the same time, I'm asking, hey, y'all see me out here hanging up these posters. You see me out here trying to pass out these CDs. I think you forgot about me. The fastest way not to get forgot about is to make yourself rememberable. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, help me grind. Stop taking these damn hands out.
Oh man,
For real.
That's a key word. He said, "Help me."
Help me.
That's help.
I'm
me.
in a position
That's
to
the thing
help
with us,
you.
man.
hey, you already know my thing on that. So I'm always down for helping folks. But hey, man, not everybody got my same mindset. Like I'll even put it like this: I met Soul from Facebook. He didn't really know me. We just started chopping it up. We started kicking it, and then from there, we started helping one another. We didn't have to.
Bruh, that's what we need, man. Y'all didn't have to, but y'all done it, fam. And like I was telling you, bro, your show is a blessing, fam. Like, you trying to help that artist, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, because see, I saw value in what this brother was trying to do, and he saw value in what I'm trying to do. See, we don't see value.
What is it
in
you trying to do, bro? Maybe I can help both of you. What you trying to do, so?
Oh man, I'm a DJ, I'm a producer, and
man.
you know, we got a podcast also, man, where I'm trying to feature a lot of these local and unknown artists, man, and trying to help them get their music out.
Okay.
Yep.
Man, that's right there. I'm here, fam. Go ahead.
Really, just trying to educate people that are in this industry. Trying to educate them on the value of helping one another. Trying to educate them on the pitfalls and the things that can happen to you if you're not smart about your business.
If
in
you're
this
not
game,
smart about your business.
There you go.
That's what I'm trying to do.
See, and where we doing that on the mixtape? Presented here by my man Soul Wonder. I'm just here to help out.
Man, what day that show?
Right.
Hey, right now, that's day. We gonna go back to Wednesdays though. I think that's the plan as of right now. Wednesdays 8 p.m. CST time, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we might have to be a little bit more adjustable on that time. So, but yeah, that's adjustable. Go ahead, Q.
No, I was like, I'm just here to help, man. He came with me the idea, and I said, you know what? Yeah, we already got all the stuff. Let's do it. I got my other shows. That's cool, but let's do it. Because I'm like, you can't go over everything that you want to go over in one show. You may have different ones. So.
Yeah, I guess these three will, maybe another one. It covers all because we talk about everything.
We really do. Like it gets goofy, but it gets funny. But the thing is trying to bring some understanding to some things. Like you said, I don't understand you, and that's why we got issues. Think about, I don't understand my woman. That's why we beefing.
Bro, when you got two alpha males, fam, that will not back down for nothing. Which one of those guys is gonna say, you know what? How you doing, brother? What's up, man? My name is so and so. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't happen, bro. And that's what the Speak on the campaign about, fam. Like, for real, trying to get that shit back to where it's supposed to be.
All right, so we're in this. Where does the Speak on the campaign have any events, anything coming up in the near future?
I think we right now, bro. We're in the middle of this marketing this album. I know we're gonna do another back to school drive where we're giving out school supplies. I think we're doing a citywide Easter egg hunt, if I'm not mistaken. Back home, man, there was I'm teaming up with a group called Men of Motivation, and they do an annual Easter egg citywide, man. It'd be huge, not just for blacks, man, but for the whole community, bro. And but right now we're trying to do some outreach for our homeless veterans, man. I'm an old military veteran, so I'm really trying to reach out to my brothers and sisters, man, and get that shit popping.
Me too.
Oh man, congrats, bro. Congrats, man. Yeah, man. So I really want to do that. So I've been at the VA really all week, man, trying to see where I can put my face and name in to help out.
Which one? The Dallas VA?
Dallas. I just left Fort Worth VA yesterday.
Okay.
For 20 out there, and then Dallas VA. But it's kind of hard to talk to their directors and shit, man. But I'm still trying. Yeah. But yeah, man. But yeah, that's one of those things we trying to do for real.
That's what's up. So y'all, the album name again is Awakkke the Critixxx. Where can they get that? Like, name all everywhere you got it posted right now. Where can they go in, either purchase it or listen to the single or whatever?
Man, bro, whatever kind of phone you got, whatever kind of music app you listen to, whatever you subscribe to, the album is on there. From Tidal to Spotify to Amazon to Apple Music, iTunes Store, Google Play Store, bro, it's everywhere, fam. And you know, it's the business is done. If you want to find me, just type S.O.I Duka in on Google, man. You're gonna find me. But my business is straight. One of those things I try to give out to the local artists. They think SoundCloud is the place to be. No, man. Invest some money in yourself.
Yes.
That's one avenue, bro. You gotta have because somebody gonna say, "Well, I don't got SoundCloud on my phone and I don't want to download it." And you just missed that on the customer. You know, so I always tell them to spread their business out, man. Put yourself in position, bro. For real.
That's what's up. So, oh man, look. First of all, for all my people out here in Dallas, if you're in Texas, in fact, wherever you are, but especially if you're here in Dallas, make sure to support this brother and everything that he got going on. Download
yes,
the album. And you know, make sure y'all try to help support and try to get out there and try to help all this come to fruition, man. I listened to the first song. Like I said, I felt it was dope, and I think he got pretty good music coming out there.
And I appreciate it, bro. I really want him to listen to Niggas and Suits. Yeah, that's my favorite. Pray For Me is okay. I love it. Everybody love it. Man, everybody love the album, bro. If you're on my Facebook, fam, just go down my Facebook and read the captions, bro. Like, if everybody that done bought the album, man, and this, I won't disappoint you, man, for real.
That's what.
For real.
So,
that's what's up, man.
All right, man. So we're going to start closing. Now, man, first of all, I just want to thank you again for coming in. Tell us about what you got going on. Tell us about your music. We got to have you back on again, man. But I appreciate
definitely got to have me on the mixtape.
Hey, yeah, man. I appreciate you coming out, man. We'll probably link up.
Hey, so y'all have a in-house spot? Cause I got proposed the other day a radio show, man. I'm gonna be starting out in Grand Prairie called The Flip Side. So man, I would love to have y'all on, man. Once I get all the details, man, it's really like it's me and a girl. And we just talking on topics, giving those opinions from both sides of the world, man. You know, so I definitely would like to have you guys on and return that favor.
Hey, man, I'm down.
Oh,
you got my number.
Hey, I'm in Euless. I'm right down the street.
Oh, that's a bet, man. You know what? So I'm gonna give whenever we hang out. I need to get his number too.
Yeah. So other than that, man, like when y'all get a chance, make sure to check out all your applications that you have your music. Look up Awakkke the Critixxx, and remember when you use Awakkke is K and Critixxx ends with XXX. Look it up,
yes, Lord.
Download it. Try to. It's only 10 bones, man. You're gonna spend that going out and grab you something to eat, or just hopping in your car to start it up. So hey, look, it's not that much. It's just a little investment, but you can also help add more to it. You know, that with that he can then make more. And then, like we said, hip hop is different than any other music form. It helps make movements. Hip hop is movement itself. So, hey, like I said, we're gonna thank our guests again. And other than that,
appreciate for having me, bro.
Hey, man, anytime, man. You already know. Just give me a call. So look, we gonna be up out. So you got something to say?
All right, so
hey, just glad to have the brother on. Glad I could chime in right quick, man. You know, and I'm looking forward to building up with this brother.
For sure.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it, bro.
Hey, man, it's time to put in work. But other than that, I've been your boy Q, my man Soul on here, and this has been the mixtape, and we out.
Bet.
Peace.